Mark, this is Brett Taylor up at Taylor Parker Motor Company. This is, first off, this is the 1-ton single rear wheel. You can see on the pickup, it does have the steel wheels on the 1LT. Here's the camper style mirrors I was talking about.
Private department call 101, please.
They're going to be manual extendable. You can see the travel that they've got on them. A little cold out this morning, so they're not moving. They'll also have the spotter mirror on them, as well as a turn signal indicator in them. On the extended cabs, we talked about this over the phone, but you see how the door will actually open 180 degrees. It'll point all the way backwards. It gives you a nice entrance into the cab area here, and they used to not be able to do that. Rubber floor covering on all of them, which is easy for cleanup. A lot of guys like them that way. They're both, this one's going to have the ebony interior on it. 60-40 split front bench. So you have a maximum of 6 passengers in this vehicle in the back as well. They've also got a area for storage, under-seat storage here, as well as in the center console. CD player, driver and passenger temperature controls. Over here you can see it's got the steering wheel radio controls as well as the Bluetooth setup there on the steering wheel itself. And of course OnStar on the mirror. We talked a little bit about that. This one's got power windows and power locks, as well as power outside mirrors on it. Going into the back seat, of course the back seats will fold up, and you can do it on a 60-40 basis, and that rubber floor covering's all the way through on these trucks. Walking around the pickup, does have the 8-foot box length on it. I understand you guys are going to be taking the box off, so that won't matter. Z71 badging on it. Trailering equipment. There's also an insert in there if you need to taper down the size of the stinger that you're going to put into it. Trailer wiring connections for your 7-round for the rear for something with trailer brakes. Sounds like most of the trailers you guys are pulling are going to have those. Coming around to the driver's side, we'll open up the driver's side door. This one does have the driver's side power seat on it. Integrated trailer brake control, which we talked about on the phone there. There gives you a visual of what it is, and so you're not bumping your knee on it, and that's the idea. This one also has got a trip computer built into the vehicle. Take a quick look under the hood. You're real familiar with the Allison and the Duramax. These, of course, one thing on this is the new Allison Trans. It's got the tap shift mode. I don't know if you guys have one that's that new, but it's now a 6-speed Allison on it. You see the plus and the minus on there. You can actually tap through the 6 different gears. And so if you're coming down a hill, my dad pulls with one of these. He really likes that when he's got a trailer on it, particularly coming into Lewiston or any of those areas. Of course, engine compartment on the vehicle, on the 6.6 Duramax, they're all the same. So I'm going to walk over to the cabin chassis so we can take a look at that. See, it is the extended cabin chassis. Wheel design's a little bit different. The hubcaps stick out a little bit over the lugs for the wheels. Dual rear wheel design. I don't have the spare on the back of them. We take them up. Of course, this truck is equipped with a spare tire like we talked about before. Looking inside the cab of the vehicle, you can see the interior color on this one is a little bit different than the other one, and that's just due to the fact that it's the work truck package. They don't make the solid ebony, and then likewise it doesn't have the premium cloth seat on it, so there isn't the under seat storage on it. The other pickup we were looking at was push button 4. This is going to be manual 4-wheel drive. It's a work truck. Rubber floor covering on it. One thing is too, you're not going to have the leather wrapped steering wheel. It's just the rubberized material on it. Does still have CD player. Both these trucks have XM radio as well. I didn't mention that over the phone. And then the climate control settings are a little bit different on this one. It's single zone climate control on it. This one still is equipped with OnStar. Look into the back seating area, same dimensions, and of course the door swings open on this one just like it does on the 1-ton single rear. Going around the truck, you can get a good look at the configuration. Of course, the cabin chassis do have a dual fuel tanks on it. Looking around to the driver's side, of course, it's going to be a manual seat on this. You do have the power locks, but not the power windows. This truck is equipped with cruise control, though, and of course, you got the integrated trailer brake setting. So nicely equipped. You know, it's not as fancy as the other one, but still a nicely equipped truck. On these, both of them are going to have the overhead cab lights on them. The cabin chassis will have the overhead cab lights on it. The 1-ton single rears do not. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the truck. Like I say, I'll be out of town through Saturday, but Dad will be here. He'll be working the desk here for the next couple days. So give him a call. Our toll-free number is 800-866-2138. And of course, you'll have my email when I send this over. Thanks. Goodbye.